Today, we're installing rear heated grips and adding heated visor and heated boot connectors for rear passengers on the Ski-Doo LinQ 1+1 seat. The heated grips and heated visor connector are two separate products. It's best to install both at the same time since they both require disassembly of the rear handles. Inside the heated grips box, we have two heated handholds, a chassis wiring harness, heated grip wiring harness, left and right wind deflectors, a seat harness, and a small parts bag. The small parts bag contains a very nice power switch for the heated grips and a variety of fasteners. In the heated visor connector package, we have the heated visor wiring harness, which replaces the heated grip harness. We also have an adhesive label and fasteners. It's worth noting that my 2021 Expedition Sport has the chassis wiring harness pre-installed at the factory, so we won't need the chassis wiring harness for the heated grip kit. We'll start by removing the LinQ backrest from the sled and bringing it into a heated workshop. We remove the hand grips from the seat back, open up the hand grip covers, remove the original unheated hand grips. We'll need to cut the opening for the rocker switch. Make sure you install the switch in the left inside hand grip cover. The four corners of the rectangle are marked on the inside of the plastic cover. Drill these four holes out, then cut the rectangle so the switch drops into the plastic cover. While we're working on the inside left plastic cover, let's apply the heated visor label. Next, we drill out the three holes indicated by the label. The top hole is 12 millimeters, middle is 8 millimeters, and the lower hole is 6.5 millimeters. Now we push the heated visor connector on the wiring harness through the 12 millimeter hole in the plastic cover and fasten it with the dust cap and integrated nut. The heated boots connector through the 8 millimeter hole next, then install the boot connector dust cap in the 6.5 millimeter hole. The visor harness connects directly to the rocker switch. Pin 1 on the switch is the one nearest the front of the snowmobile and needs to be connected to the orange-violet wire. Pin 2 gets connected to the red wire, and pin 3, nearest to the heated visor connector, gets connected to the orange wire. Now we can install one of the heated grips on the left cover and connect it to the wiring harness. Feed the end of the harness out the plastic cover, then close the left handle up. Moving to the right handle, this one's much quicker, just install the heated grip, feed the wiring harness out of the cover, then reassemble the right handle covers. Next, we'll add the wind deflectors. Make sure to find the R and L molded label inside and install the deflectors on the correct handle. These are installed by inserting two of the provided self-tapping screws through the deflector and into the handle. With our handles complete, let's add the seat wiring harness to the seat back. Remove the inside covers from the left and right side of the seat back, then install the left and right handles to the seat back frame. Connect the seat wiring harness to the left and right heated grip harnesses. We need to drill a large hole for the wiring harness grommet. This is where the wiring will exit the seat back and connect to the Ski-Doo's wiring harness. Make sure you're drilling the inside left cover. Position of the hole is marked inside the plastic. Ski-Doo instructs to drill a hole 18 millimeters in diameter for the grommet, but I went a little bit larger to make it easier to get this big grommet pressed into place. Now we can reinstall the two plastic covers. Tuck any loose wiring behind the seat back cushion and secure the wiring with the provided zip ties. When putting the LinQ 1+1 seat back with heated grips back onto the Ski-Doo, we must remember to connect the seat back's wiring harness to the Expedition's chassis wiring harness just behind the seat. We can now test the heated grips and heated visor connector by observing the grips and helmet visor heating up on a cold day. Special thanks to Teledyne FLIR for providing the FLIR 1 Edge Pro thermal imager that we're using to test our work. We can see the grips and helmet visor are both heating up, indicating that our installation was a success. This project was more work than I was expecting. Fiddling with the plastic covers, cutting and drilling carefully is very time-consuming. But it's all worth it, because these upgrades will help keep passengers on my expedition warm and comfortable, even in the coldest conditions on long winter rides.